Now, I can't lie, I'm feeling a little bit rough today. So days like today, when I'm not feeling at my best, I like to do something a bit different on content, and today's one is going to be an ace I've had up my sleeve for a long time. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if you can notice anything yet. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. What about if I do this? Maybe? Can you tell? Okay, well, maybe this. No, still nothing. Well, this next one will ring a bell. As you can see, we have the F1 2020 cars in the F1 2021 game. It's a mod I found on Race Department. Someone showed it to me a little while ago. I'll leave a link down below. If you have F1 2021 on PC, you can download this mod, install it, and drive the 2020 cars. So a bit of a throwback here today in this video. We're going to do a little race in one of these cars on a full grid and see what happens, basically. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are too. If you are, leave a like. Let's try and smash over 1,000 likes on this video. And subscribe for more. I do plenty of modding content on Assetto Corsa and F1. I do my team, league racing, so consider hitting the red subscribe button as we're on the road to 100k. And yeah, let's jump into a race and let me surprise you with my car and track choice.
You join us in Portimao as we prepare for what will undoubtedly be a magnificent day of racing. It's time, of course, for the Portuguese Grand Prix. So Portimao features 15 turns over the course of its 2.9 mile length. 9 are right-handers, 6 are to the left. And this is a track with a lot of uphill action, which only accentuates the importance of getting those exits right, especially at turn 4, where a good line can present opportunities to pass on the way into turn 5. Anthony Davidson is with me once again to take you through today's action, and we have plenty of twists and turns to come over the next hour or so, I'm sure. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen?
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? Besides that, of course, any kind of turn 1 incident could completely turn the race on its head. Let's keep our fingers crossed everyone can get through in one piece.
So here we are then on the grid for a 25% race around Portimao. Now then, let's talk about the mod real quick. Besides the cars, that is it. There's no other changes. So all the team wear, all the race suits, the helmets, the gloves, the driver names, the team names, that is all still 2021. This is merely just a cosmetic mod that brings in the old 2020 cars into the game, replacing the 2021 cars. It's just a visual change. So you can see here we've still got the Aston Martin, green gloves, all the Aston Martin team wear from the mechanics. I'm driving as Lance Stroll, so his helmet is green, whereas last year it was pink, all that stuff. So, driver transfers, Alonso driving in the Alpine, Vettel driving in the Racing Point. That's going to be part of this. So bear that in mind when you download the mods, so you don't get angry at me or the mods creator. It's purely just a bit of fun. And, the 2020 cars back on the grid. So, yeah, the reason I'm racing here... But yeah, the reason we're racing here at Portugal is because, of course, we raced here last year in 2020. And we didn't get the chance to do it in the game with the 2020 cars. So now we have that chance, so we're going to take it and do a little race. So starting P20 for this race, we're going to go into the mediums to start with. We're then going to switch to a set of soft tyres, and fuel-wise, we're going to run about 0.7 on fuel, a little bit in the reserve just in case. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully we can make it work. I am running 108% AI, not 110, because the AI are actually pretty decent around here, and also we are driving technically an Aston Martin, which is not a very quick car, so I want to at least give you guys a bit of entertainment value in this video. So let's jump into it and let's see what happens. Right, let's jump into it. Let's see if we can get a good start on the medium. 5 lights are on and we're underway. What a start from Mazepin on the left. Not the best start for us, but not terrible. Down to turn 1 we go. Let's be a little bit cautious here. And Russell's gone for a spin. We're going to drive through it all though, for all the chaos and carnage, and make up a bunch of places for free. So we're P15 already. Look at that, opportunistic overtaking or what? More carnage behind it looks like, as we've got a car struggling. But we're up to P15. We've got Kimi Raikkonen ahead of us in the Alpha in P14, and then ahead of him, Sebastian Vettel in the Racing Point. Who would have thunk it? Technically Sergio Perez, but of course, like I said, there's limitations with this mod as it's only literally the cars, so bear that in mind. Let's see if we can make a bit of progress though, and potentially getting in the top 10 on mediums. That would be a good position for us to be in as we then head onto the softs later on. Oh, there's a lot of understeer, I'm not going to lie, and then a bit of oversteer as well for good measure. The cars handle more or less the same. There is a bit of a difference. They do feel slightly more 2020-esque, but there's not a lot in it since the new patch for the 2021 F1 cars. So yeah, so far so good. Let's use a bit of the battery here and see if we can maybe get Raikkonen. I don't think engine performance is going to be an issue like in 2020. I think it's still 2021 engines. But look at this, we've got the run on Kimi here, who was just running out of energy across the start-finish line. Trying to close in, but I'm going to run out straight. But it's putting some pressure on the Iceman. Maybe we can have a little lunge into the hairpin at turn 3. Yes, we can. Up the inside of Kimi. And we're through. Lovely move. So up next, Sebastian Vettel in the Racing Point. Down to the hairpin. I wonder if we can get the cut back here. Oh, not quite. Struggling for grip on these tyres. You can tell them on mediums. Still, decent start to the race. Let's see if we can find a bit of rhythm on these. Into turn 1, we've got a Ferrari. I think it's Leclerc. Side by side with Tsunoda. So 2020 Ferrari versus 2020 AlphaTauri. That's costing Vettel a knock on some time. I'm trying to get the run on Seb, but I wasn't quite able to get the traction down. Down to the hairpin we go. Can we have a look around the outside? To be fair, Seb's helmet looks insane with the Racing Point. His pink helmet looks really, really sweet. Ocon though, side by side with Tsunoda. Into this middle part of the lap here. This could get a bit sketchy. We may have a chance to get past Sebastian Vettel here. Easy does it over the top of the hill as we struggle for traction. But Ocon has made the move, he's got ahead. And now Seb looking for the overtake on Yuki. We're going to close up through here. My favourite part of the track as we struggle again for rear end traction. Into the hairpin. Having a little look. I thought I maybe getting the run there, but we'll hold back for now. Let's see if I can get the drive out of here. That's nice. Decent traction. In the raw tracks of Sebastian Vettel, who's in the raw tracks of Tsunoda. This could be a tasty little double move here. Let's find out. DRS, run down to turn 1. Looks like nobody is making a move. We get a lovely run though. Up the inside of our teammate. Coming through, Seb. Sorry, mate. Another one down. Tsunoda next. Getting closer to that top 10, which would be nice to have before we pit, or there or thereabouts. So then we're on the softs later, we'll have a bit more pace. Let's see if we can try and get past Yuki somewhere in this middle sector, or at the end of the lap maybe. Oh, not bad through there. Bit of a snap. We get a warning for track limits because of that bit of oversteer. I think Tsunoda will have DRS on Ocon here. Yes, he does. Not ideal, but we're closing in anyways. Could be a similar move to the Seb one, to be honest. Turn 1. Oh no, that's a snap and a half. I can't tell it's because I'm driving a mid-table, you know, midfield car, or genuinely these cars are a bit harder to drive on F1 2021. I can't really tell, but they're a real handful. Just kind of stuck in this train right now, as Tsunoda still has DRS on Ocon, which is a bit frustrating. Personal best, but we're just running in a bit of a train right now. I don't really have a lot more pace with this car and these tyres, so hopefully soon the softs will start to fade or something, because I don't know where I'm going to pass Yuki, to be honest. I'm trying different things, but it's just proving to be a bit too difficult. Got a bit of a run here. Still think I'm a bit too far back though, unless I can get a godly exit out of here, which isn't too bad, but just lacking a little bit of edge right now with this car. This could be the one. We're a little bit closer this time. Tsunoda still has DRS off Ocon though, which is a bit of a shame. Let's see what happens. DRS open.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Yep, copy that, Jeff. Maybe If I absolutely nail the first corner, which didn't too badly to be fair. If I can stay close through here, get the run through the left-hander. Not quite, just lacking a little bit. Do I dare? Oh god, that was a dive bomberino and a half. Not the cleanest overtake you'll ever see, but you know what? I'll take it. Now we've got our first cars in the pit lane. Alonso in there, Ricciardo as well, and Verstappen. So we're going to gain a couple of places as we try to close up on on Esteban Ocon, sorry. I am Lance Stroll. Well, to be fair, I'm expecting Ocon in this lap anyways. Right, so Ocon should be in this lap. And pretty much the remaining cars out on softs. There is one Mercedes staying out. So we're going to move up to P2.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
Set a personal best in that lap as well, which is not bad.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Yep, so we'll box this lap for softs. Essentially, I'm trying to overcut Ocon here, so let's see if that works out for us. If we do, that's P10 in the bag. Right, on our in lap, 2 personal best sectors. So I'll try to push. Bit of a scruffy into the lap though. Verstappen having a look at the inside. I had to cut the door because I'm going to pit, so I don't want to get in his way. Easy does in the pit entry, which hits you really fast. You know, it's easy to get caught out. But we're going to box for a set of soft tyres. I think we're going to get held by Giovinazzi, which I can't believe it, but I think that's going to happen.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Exit now.
Well, we got lucky with the ghosting there, but my pull away was terrible on the clutch pedal. I got it all wrong. But we are going to be ahead of Ocon, I think. It's going to be close. Let's find out how close it is.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Oh, that's close to Sebastian Vettel, but we're out ahead. We're behind Ocon though. Messed up myself a little bit. My paddle pull away in the box wasn't great, and my pit release also wasn't great. But we're on the softs now. Ocon's on the hards, which is interesting. Let's see what kind of pace we have on these. And let's see if we can fight back. If we get Ocon, we're in the points. Anything else more than that is going to be a bit of a bonus. There is a train of cars, you know, Leclerc onwards, up ahead. So let's see if we can get, you know, amongst that and have a bit of fun. First order of business though is going to be a Frenchman, so let's try and get within his DRS. Oh yes, we've got so much grip by the way. Absolutely flying. I'm going to try not to use too much battery if I can avoid it, as it's quite hard to charge the battery around here. Here we go, on Ocon, purple sector 3. Now we're going to use a bit of battery. Get the inside line, which is where you want to be. Warning for track limits, but we'll take it. Perfectly fine overtake. Right, let's push on. Let's see if we can get onto the back of Leclerc. It's quite a bit of a gap, 7 seconds, but I'll give him my best shot. See if we can close in or not. Unfortunately, the pace just isn't there right now. I am catching, but it's about half a second a lap. Not really enough to make a dent into the cars ahead, unless they start battling quite heavily. Pace is decent. You know, we're pulling away from the cars behind quite comfortably, but we need a bit more than this. Well, here we are, last lap of the race. Verstappen's going to win it comfortably in the Red Bull. Of course, 2021 performance, even though these are 2020 cars. I tried my best. All I could do was P10, unfortunately. I just think we lost a little bit too much in the first stint, stuck behind Tsunoda, but there wasn't much I could do. Give it my best shot, and at least we got a point. That's something anyways. I enjoyed it though. It was a challenge, and I'm not used to driving, let's say, not a top car in these challenges, which makes it a lot more difficult, but still, points for us, and I'll take that. And I'll do it again probably sometime soon. Let me know what car you want to see me do next, but anyway, across the line, job done.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Well, there we go then. That is it for the race and today's video. Verstappen picks up the win ahead of Hamilton and Bottas. Perez P4 ahead of Ricardo, Sainz, Alonso, Gasly, Leclerc, and we finish in P10, scoring a point in the Racing Point. Alonso P7 in the Renault as well, worth noting. So yeah, some decent drivers here and there, but a bit of a shame we couldn't do a bit more of that, to be fair. But I will say Portimao is actually one of the AI's stronger tracks in this game, so fair play. Even on 108 was a pretty tough challenge. So yeah, job done for us. Let me know what track and car combo you want to see next. I would like to do the Renault, to be honest. That would be the next one I'd like to do at some point. Track wise, who knows, if we wait a couple of weeks we might be able to do it around Imola, so that could be quite fun. But yeah guys, that's going to be it from me here today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more, all that good stuff. It really helps me out guys, so please do that for me. If you haven't done so already, check out the mod link down below like I mentioned at the intro. And as always, a big shout out goes to members of the channel for supporting the content. Finally, check out 2 videos on screen, and I'm now going to go away and relax because I'm feeling ill and I need a rest. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.